Yo, you too. What it do? What it do? It's your boy, the Crypto Niggas. I just wanted to drop in, share basically what I've always imagined and kind of thought what the Veveverse will one day look like. Well, I won't necessarily say look like, but what I'm hoping it is basically like. All right. And before I get into that, we're just gonna go over a few things, man, that you know that's about VV. All right. So first thing first is that we have this drop coming up, Uncanny X-Men. All right, which is I think is a cool comic to get. I haven't dove into it real quick to see what is it the real world price and everything like that, but it's a relatively old comic. 1963 is his release year. Relatively decent cover art. Y'all know I do like my cover art. I'm thinking of like the ultra rare the most. That secret rare is pretty dope. I'm pretty sure that's a panel out of the comic book. But I do like this secret rare here, with the focus of Wolverine, jumping up onto the Sentinel, cutting out his eye, looks like. But that's pretty dope. I may not go with this. I do have an issue. It's 20,000 editions. No, I don't believe that's too many editions. But my issue is that I need VV to please set a standard and keep to it. All right, if you guys going to lower editions to 10,000, stay with that. That's what it looked like for the last, I don't know how many comic drops, probably like the last 5 or so. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Y'all know how I go, but 20,000 editions. What's the reasoning for going up to 20,000 editions when we just had 10,000 editions for Marvel Spotlight 2? We had 10,000 editions for other comics that's not valuable or modern and stuff like that. I need a standard, VV. I mean, I can accept if you set a standard. If you're just going to say all Golden Age, Bronze Age, or Silver Age, whatever you want to say, would be 10,000 releases, and modern comics would be 20,000 or greater, or the opposite, where modern comics are 10,000 or less, and the ones that are probably most value in the real world going to be 20,000 editions or greater. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but I don't think this will sell out at 20,000. I'm kind of torn if I should probably just wait and get it in the market because we're seeing Marvel Spotlight 2, which is a decent comic book and an old comic book with 10,000 editions, not doing too great for the comment and everything like that. It's probably under retail still. Last time I checked. All right, not far under retail, but slightly under retail. So it's like, I probably can choose to mint, save $1, and get this in the market. So again, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on that. I just wanted to go over some things related to Vivi. We got that drop today, so good luck to you if you do go for it. And if you take that gamble, I hope you hit that and land that secret rare. All right, so let's go over to Immutascan. Let me see activity. Who I'm looking for? Let's go to VV, the home page. One thing I noticed, kind of checking around here on VV items. I mean, of course, that's going to take a long way to go. Let's go to an owner's wallet. But the main thing is that we're a lot closer to the metadata being complete. You see, it's a lot more wallets now that have a lot more images in their wallet. I just picked a random whale, basically, one of the top 5 wallets. You see what they have, what they're stacking, a couple night wings here. Again, like I said, basically is that metadata is here. If you haven't, I do advise you to go on to a Immutascan or Rarible and familiarize yourself with searching through and seeing things. Because to be honest with you, some of these whale wallets and things of that nature, you look at it or whatever, they got tons of things that you're probably not even thinking about, or you would have thought not necessarily would be highly valuable or whatnot. Like, look at this Batgirl: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 22 of the non-FA Batgirls. That's more than the FA Batgirls that we're looking at. Is that just because they like those, or they think? Anyway, what I'm saying is that, man, y'all try not to be such a follower sometimes. Sometimes come up with your own strategy at times. All right. Sometimes if you see something at a good price, you might be able to corner that certain collectible. And a lot of times it's just about 2xing your money. If they got these at a very low price, they only need them to get to a certain price, and they 2x, 4x their money easily. But anyway, you got Batgirl here, the FA. Like I said, they got more. more of the non-FA than they actually had the FA. A lot of people sleep on Voltron. They got quite a few in here. Big Barter there, you see. Got some Black Panther comics in here. We can go on. I'm not going to search their entire wallet, but you guys get the point. You can just pick a random wallet and search through. There's somebody wallet with like over 4,000 NFTs, 4,400, and they stacked up on these Harley Quinns right here. I guess they figured that's a cool collectible. Looks cool with them because we know it's not first appearance Harley Quinn. All right, so obviously, not everybody is putting a whole lot of weight into it on every single move. Okay, they have a lot of alpha flight right here. Okay, why? Maybe they're Canadian and they're a fan, but that's more alpha flight than any quote unquote influencer or anybody you'll hear advise. Basically, you're not gonna hear alpha flight being pumped. I'm not talking about it to pump it now. I'm just pointing out that this is a quote unquote basically Whales wallet, and you see a lot of stuff or whatever. They just have a lot of NFTs. Did they do it because of MCP or what? Or they're thinking about actually making a big profit from it, or they just want to hold it? Who knows? Again, like I said, you guys can see it here. You go through it on your own time. One thing I did notice here on Rarible, like I said before, I do like looking at Rarible a lot better. Because you have the dark mode option. I'm a dark mode type of guy. Everything that I have is in dark mode. If you don't like dark mode, I do not trust you. I'm just playing. But anyway, I prefer dark mode, so I do like using Rarible. And then also too, their setup is just a lot better. In my opinion, the flow is a lot better. But anyway, just look at this activity real quick just now. Transfer Thor. I feel like I'm seeing activity picking up when I look at this. Okay. I feel like there's more. It's a variety of things being transferred out of the market. Transfers, we know that we don't have transfers, so therefore that just means it's being purchased in the market. And I'm seeing more mints out the market too, out the store of things that's like, okay, either you guys are gambling, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot of mints for things that I was just figuring it won't sell out. But say for example, somebody minted, the recent Disney drop or not. Why are they trying when you could have got that in the market? Is it healthy gambling or whatnot? I mean, I think it does help the market. But like again, y'all let me know. You take your time, scroll through here, or keep an eye on it and everything like that. I try and check up on it. I just really feel like it's a lot more going on with I don't want to call them random NFTs, but things I wouldn't have thought. All right, so somebody bought New Mutants out of the market. I feel like that's a little random in the time. If you're thinking everything was very bearish, people wouldn't necessarily be making these certain moves. Minted this still. Why? Must be a fan. I'm pretty sure you could have got in the market cheaper. I haven't checked these in the market yet. The what was it? The Hocus Pocus. If it was Hocus Pocus, the first one, the OG one, I probably would have been interested. But since it's the recent one, number 2, which is we know why Disney did it because they like to do things, in conjunction, I say, with Disney Plus. And we know that came out Disney Plus recently. But see, like this one, Valkyrie, transfer that ball. I would have thought no one's buying that, but maybe somebody's stacking Valkyrie. Who knows? Like I said, that's an example of like a random NFT in my opinion. Y'all let me know if that's you feel like that is a sign of the market being healthy and action happening. Somebody minted the Welcome to New York poster. I haven't checked it. Is it pumping? Y'all let me know. But I would think they could have got it for cheaper in the market, and it's only one type of rarity, so it's no need to gamble. Wolverine gamble here, minted. Another one minted there for the Wolverine. Yeah, minted Marvel Zombies right there. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. That's a random mint right there to me. This is a random purchase to me, unless it was a very low edition. Let's check it out. Does it have the metadata here, or I gotta go to Immutascan? Yeah, I had to go to the Immutascan. I want to know if it had a low editions or not, though, because I'm like, why are you buying Hitmonkey at this point of the game? To be honest with you, I'm like, why? But anyway, that's enough about Rarible. Let's go over to Immutable X. I don't know if anybody else seen this though, but Immutable X, as I have always complained, has changed their user interface. But I must say, as I scroll through it, it still sucks. Okay, Immutable X, hear that? It still sucks. Basically, in my opinion, if you do not know the NFT, the game, the platform, or whatever you want to call it that you're looking for, or whatever, man, you ain't gonna find it. It's not gonna be found. It's like, look at this. It's not going to be found. Like, this is a horrible setup, in my opinion. I like this part. This seems top. This top part right here before you scroll down, good job. But right here, horrible. I mean, you gotta type it in. Like I said, you gotta know what it is. But Vive's still not here, okay? But all right, let's get to my point about what I think the metaverse would be. All right, so here we go. The Sims. I don't know if anybody know, or let's put that on mute, but you know anything about The Sims, or you played The Sims before or anything like that. I know about The Sims basically because my wife, I've known her pretty much since high school and stuff like that. We've been together for a very long time. She's always enjoyed playing The Sims. I've always, in a sense, watched her play at times or whatever. Or sometimes, we'll play it together and everything like that, though. But my thing is that, yes, in Veveverse, I expect the ability to basically have an avatar in a sense, the way that you see it, full body, not just a head or avatar that we don't use. This would be able to bring other NFTs into the picture, collectibles and stuff like that. Say, for example, Givenchy, all this stuff. Even also, too, being able to have indie artist clothes, like, say, for example, the T-shirt that Jermaine Rogers did, the physical and whatever. Say those same people get the NFT T-shirt to be able to have in the Veveverse on their avatar. To me, that's something that would be very cool to be able to have. Also, too, our showrooms, it needs to be actual. Our showrooms need to actually be, homes that we have full control of setting up, even to the point to where each can be unique in a way as much as it can to the point of your creativity. Because in something like The Sims, you can buy and control your setup basically of how you want things. And you add a wall here, you can actually build your house if you wanted to. Same thing, you can do something like Minecraft as well, though. But that's something that we need in the Veveverse. Literally have to have control. If they can give free reign to an extent or creative control as much as possible, the people, the users will take this off, take the platform off. Now you see this home setup with furniture and nice things. Now imagine, you got a you got your dang, I'm trying Patrick Hughes piece hanging over here on the wall right here, right? And then you got little other art pieces, this and that and everything like that sitting around. And then you have your furniture and stuff like that. Certain exclusive furnitures can be NFTs and exclusive run. I'm not sure this video would show, but you also too get into vehicles in like the later Sims editions, and you can move on, from place to place and drive around. So of course, that's where the vehicles come into play. Definitely want to be able to see the vehicles to be able to get in. We might not have control to begin with to actually drive those vehicles, but say if you're doing an automatic teleportation type thing in the Veveverse, you don't just up and do it, even though it's like you'll see the car come to you, but say it's your DeLorean. It pulls up, you get into it, and then you see it go through, the VV streets to where it needs to go. And then they can develop down the road to being to where they give us like actual driving control. But I just wanted to go over that real quick. I don't know if you guys, like I said, ever played The Sims or seen The Sims before, though, but The Sims really give you a lot of control to the user and everything like that. Of course, I'm not asking for us to be able to have to keep our avatars alive and everything like that and feed them and stuff. Let me know if that's something you'll be interested in. I think that'll be kind of cool because I mean, I was born in the 80s, late 80s, but I don't know if y'all remember something like gigapets and stuff like that. Like, that was a big thing. If they can probably incorporate that into the Veveverse where your avatar, in a sense, is somewhat like a gigapet and you have to pay attention to it daily and stuff like that, even to the point of like making sure you go use the bathroom or you do something silly like be walking around with like soiled clothes. That would be cool in my opinion. That will engage users and make us continue to have to use basically the app or want to use it. Not, I don't want to say make us use it, but want to use it. All right. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think. Give me your comments. If you like this video, if you sat through it to this point, I assume that you liked it. So please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share it, as well. If you do like the information, you do like the video. Again, you guys go forth, be great today, be blessed, and take care. I'm out. Deuces.